10 months, 4 continents, our sabbatical starts here in Chile.
First, the hardest part, saying goodbye to our beautiful cats as we set off on our big adventure.
Next stop, Heathrow Airport. Bags packed and not knowing what to expect as we set off on British Airways' longest flight, 15 hours to Santiago.
Armed with our LifeStraw water filter, too many podcasts, and our Chile travel book, we settled in for the long journey.
We managed to get a bit of sleep and woke up flying over the Andes Mountains. Finally, we touched down in Santiago, Chile's capital. Framed by snow-capped mountains and humming with life, we took an Uber to our hotel in the center, which is technically illegal, but they are readily available.
March in UK is summer in Chile, and we were greeted with sunshine and 30-degree heat. Wow! Our first impressions were a modern city with a green heart, street music, sunny plazas, and plenty to explore.
Downtown Santiago is a mix of modern towers, old plazas, and green streets. It feels fresh, lively, and buzzing. Jet-lagged and tired, we needed some fuel, so we headed straight to local institution Bar Nacional for our first Chilean meal.
I had some beef with spicy mash, and Jack tried the raw beef mince like a Chilean steak tartare. It was delicious, the portions were hearty, and you don't need a starter.
We're just about to try a very traditional Chilean drink.
Yes, it's wheat, peach, and water.
Salud.
It's very bitter. Not sure I like it.
It's an unusual one. What is that?
It's a peach.
It's a very unusual drink.
Yeah. The peach is good.
Next up, the Museum of Pre-Columbian Art. This museum is the most expensive in Santiago at 10,000 pesos per person, but it is well worth it.
Ancient gold, sacred animals, and the oldest mummies in the world, older than Egypt's by 3,000 years. A tiny mummified baby hit us hardest. It's raw and human and reminds us of how grief and love bring us together through centuries.
After the museum, we craved color, so we wandered around Santiago's trendy Barrio La Staria, which is an artistic neighborhood.
We chatted with the street artist and grabbed ice cream, which was delicious. We then stumbled across an incredible burnt-out church left standing as a haunting monument of political protests in 2019. Santiago never stops surprising you. Just a church, I guess. So far, all the churches we've been to, we've really enjoyed. Wow. I think it's burned down and they left it as is. Wow.
In the evening, we felt right at home as we walked through the lovely neighborhood of Paris Londres. The streets were filled with locals chatting over evening drinks, and we happily broke our no alcohol on the sabbatical pledge. It was totally worth it, and you can see that Sasha approved of the pisco sours.
On the way home, we saw some street dancers practicing their moves in front of another damaged church, this one from the earthquake.
Before leaving Santiago, we made a meaningful stop at the Museum of Human Rights. It honors the thousands who were tortured or disappeared under Chile's dictatorship, which only ended in 1990.
It's a heavy story, but knowing it makes you see Chile's resilience in a whole new light. One thing you learn from traveling is that a lot of human history is very sad, but you need to find out about it in order to understand the place you're in. The tour ends with a beautiful memorial wall commemorating all the victims.
We rented a car and took a day trip 1 day later than planned. This is because my iPhone was stolen on the way to the rental agency. Despite being warned by the hotel and taxi drivers to be careful, I had my phone snatched by a man on a motorbike. Please be extra vigilant in Santiago, as the whole police process took most of the day.
After a 1 hour drive, we made it to an amazing city of Valparaiso. It's just an hour away, but a different universe. Rainbow houses clinging to the steep surrounding hills. We took a free walking tour with our local guide Camilo. After traveling up on one of the funiculars, it was time for our art tour to begin. Camilo explained the history of the city through the street art, which covers almost every building and tells the history of this mythical port, also known as Valpo, or the Jewel of the Pacific.
After a wonderful day in Valparaiso, it was time to hit the road and return to Santiago.
This is MOI statue outside our hotel, which is a replica of those found in our next destination. Join us for the next video in the incredible island of Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island.
And please subscribe to our channel to follow our adventures.